All right, Sockabilly live pit side. Summer Nationals Hill Tour, Paducah International Raceway, Paducah, Kentucky. I'm here with the driver of the 23NZ, Mick Quin. How's it going, Mick?
It's going good. It's been hard work this year. It's been a challenge, but we're having a good time.
Yeah, one of the things I love about the Hill Tour, we got you coming over from New Zealand. You know, Kai Blight, Paul Stuber from Australia. Makes it really cool. You know, as a media guy to come and cover.
Yeah, no, it gives it a bit of an international flavour, and you got Thomas Hanzik, who I know lives in Bend, Oregon, but he's Swedish originally, so yeah, gives it a little international flavour.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, one question. You know, I host Best Appearing Car at every race I go to throughout the year. You must love red, but you got a beautiful car. It's beautiful every single night. Is red your favorite color?
Yeah, red. I do like red. But company back home, our company vehicles have been red since probably the late 60s, early 70s, yeah.
Okay. So is that part of your sponsorship agreement to keep it nice looking, or have you just been staying out of trouble every night?
Yeah, we've been lucky so far. We haven't wrecked too much stuff, you know. Actually, last year here, we had a huge wreck here, and a car hit the fence in front of us, and we just had nowhere to go, basically. And this track, I'm hoping it doesn't do it this year. It gets real dusty, you know, and visibility is bad, you know, unless you're out the front.
And it's just kind of bad timing, too, that we're having like 99, 100-degree weather.
Yeah, how do you prep a track in those conditions, you know? It's got to end up being dry.
Exactly. Some of my viewers were tuning in last night. Why aren't they watering Benton? Why aren't they watering Benton? But it would probably evaporate as soon as it hits the track.
I mean, it's crazy hot, so...
So tell me a little bit about your history. Now, you're from New Zealand.
Yeah, I mean, born and bred Kiwi. I did my first racing of any type in 1971 when I was 16. I raced actually on pavement before I went to dirt, so raced on pavement for probably 5-6 years, and then I got into speedway really unusually because I had a road car I was trying to sell, and the guy came along, had a speedway car, and and we did a deal, and that's how I ended up racing speedway, actually. Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about racing there in New Zealand. Do they have something similar to a late model?
We do. Well, it's similar. The class, they're kind of similar looking in a way, but they're called super saloons. And
yeah, because I've been looking at one or two famous Americans that have gone over there to race.
Oh yeah, like Bobby's been over, Bobby Pearce, Jason Fager. A lot of Americans, especially in the midgets and sprints, come to New Zealand, you know. There's a lot of big names going back, you know.
So what are a couple of the major differences between the super saloon and like the super late models here?
A super saloon, for the most part, they're all going pretty much starting to go 4-bar now, but a lot of them are still run open tube sprint car rears, so they're cross torsion suspension, and then they'll run coilover in the front. They run 104-inch, 105-inch right rear tyres, sprint car tyres. So it's a whole different animal. It's not as fast, so 4-bar is always going to be faster, you know.
I'm telling you, those cars look so cooler. They look cooler than the late models we have here.
Yeah, I like the late models. I like the modern late models and the angles they get, and you know how they're skewed. And I think they're pretty cool myself. Yeah.
So I think we're a little bit past the halfway point. Are you going to follow this thing through all the way to the end?
Yeah, our intention is to finish. Yes.
Okay, then you go back home, or you're going to stick around and hit a few others?
Well, yeah, I spend part of the year in California. My wife's American. She's from Kentucky, actually, originally. Yeah. So
she's back in her home state now.
Yeah, she'll be at Lake Cumberland on Sunday night.
Okay.
Yeah, so some of the family are up at Richmond, which is like 60 miles from Lake Cumberland. So, I spend probably 5 months of the year in the States, and we're in California and Huntington Beach, so yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, hey, I appreciate you giving me a piece of your time on this hot day, especially inviting me inside here where we have some AC, you know, getting away from that mid-90, upper 90-degree heat.
It's crazy out there at the moment. It was 104 at one point when we were driving here.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate your time. Everybody, driver of the 23NZ, Mick Quin.